Hello, this is an overview on how to create ordering and essay questions in the new quizzes in Canvas. You will start at your homepage on any course, go to the modules. It is recommended that you create your new quizzes under any module. Just for the organization perspective is a better choice. If you want to create a module, click the plus module button. Label your module. You can lock the module until you're ready for your students to take a look. Add the module and you will be ready to go. Make sure that your module is labeled in a correct way and is always the newest module at the top. When you're creating a module in your course, the module is always created at the bottom of the list. So if you have been working with this class for a while, you will have several modules, and the newest module will be landing at the very bottom. If you want to move it pretty quick, just click on the three dots, click Move Module, and make sure that you have the choice that says at the top. Click Move, and your module will be traveling all the way to the top. Once you are ready to create your quiz, click the plus sign within the module. At this point, you will have the choice. You can create assignments, you can create quizzes, pages, discussions, and even using external tools. You want to create a quiz, so click on Quiz, then Create Quiz, and you will be labeling your quiz. In my case, I'm going to say New Quizzes. Right below, you have the groups. It is very common to have assignments, quizzes, important assignments in this section. I will recommend you to create a formative and a summative category, and I will explain a little bit more about that a little bit later. So let's add informative group, and I will add the item. At this point, I have created my new quiz. It is completely empty. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the label. The quiz details are listed right here. So if I want to add something else to the name of the quiz, this is the perfect opportunity. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add ordering and essay. Right below, I can change the points. I can also change the group again. And this is a place where you can create the group. So if you don't have the summative or the formative category, please go ahead and click Create Group so you can add those categories to your assignments. The advantage of this is that you will have the ability to pass the grades back to Skyward very easily. Syncing the grades is just a matter of a couple of clicks. Scroll down. The submission type is pre-established, so there's nothing to change right there. This is something pretty important. If you want to sync your grades from Canvas into Skyward, go ahead and check this little box. It says sync to cumulative. Just make sure that, keep scrolling down, and then you will be assigning your quiz with whether you do it to everyone or a single student or a group of students is your choice. Make sure you are assigning a due date. And I can always manage when I want my students to access the quiz and until what date this will be available. Keep scrolling down. And at this point, there is a build button. This is where you will start working on your quiz. Click Build to start putting your quiz together. This is another opportunity for you to change or modify the title of your quiz and add instructions. Whenever you need to enter text, you will always use the Rich Content Editor that is available in all sections in Canvas. The Rich Content Editor will allow you to add videos, to add external tools, to add videos that are available in your Canvas Studio, to add media, whether it's a video that you're recording with instructions or upload any other media from your computer, add pictures, and modify the text. You will also be able to add tables of different sizes and modify the table properties. In this case, I'm going to add the instructions to my quiz. I will scroll down and click Done. The next step to building your quiz is adding your questions. The first question that we are going to be working on is the ordering question. The first part on building the ordering question is to add a question title. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding the tick and the type of question so I can identify it pretty easily. The next step is adding the question stem. In this question, what I'm asking my students is to order the following numbers from the greatest to the least. Right below you will find a top label and a bottom label. The top label will be greatest, and the bottom label will be least. In the middle section, I will type the answers. I will need 5 answers for this question. If I want more answers, I will push the plus answer button here on the bottom. The sequence that I'm proposing right here is the key to this question. If I keep scrolling down, I have some options that I have available for this question. This will include the labels within the question, so you will have the greatest and the least showing in your question available for the students to read. If you are working with math, you will have a show on the screen calculator, and you have 2 options, the basic calculator or the scientific calculator. You will also have the ability to display answers in a paragraph instead of a list. Align the question to a certain outcome, that means aligning to the ticks. Add the question to item bank, and then changing the value point for this question. Add also feedback for this question, where you can have certain text displayed for a correct answer, a certain text for an incorrect answer, and also just providing general feedback regardless of the answer. Make sure to click done so the question is saved to the quiz. Once the question is ready, if you want to preview how the question will look like for your students, click the preview button here on the top right. As the students are looking to answer this question, they will be able to click on the 8 dots and just drag and drop their options to the correct position, and then they will click submit as they finish their quiz. The second type of question that we will be adding is the essay question. The next part is entering the question or the prompt. The 8 dots here on the bottom right corner will allow us to expand the rich content editor. Copying and pasting is pretty useful in this type of situations. Once you have the prompt, make sure to go to the options to give your students other tools. You can also add grading notes, align the question to outcomes, or add the question to an item bank. Change the point value to the question and add feedback. Make sure you click done when you're completing the question. Now let's take a look one more time using the preview button. And the second question, which is the essay question, in which they will see the prompt, analyze the picture, and type their response down below into the rich content editor. If you need assistance building quizzes, contact your campus instructional technology facilitator.